Hello everyone and welcome back. It's time for more ReZero. This is season 3 episode 13 I believe. Now let me look at my notes to see if that's right. Yep, season 3 episode 13. So I'm looking forward to jumping into this. Last week we were fighting with Regulus, with Greed. Greed. And we would by the end we were destroying him. It was really satisfying. And then he was like, "This is unfair. You're going 2-on-1." Subaru's like, "All right, let's do a 1-on-1." And then he calls down Reinhard. Reinhard fucks him up. It's a lot of very satisfying stuff. He had what's coming to him. We saved the wives as well because we like froze them temporarily. So it was all really great. I liked it a lot. I couldn't remember like or tell if Greed was like fully definitely dead because they kept showing him for like longer and longer. And I was waiting for like confirmation like, oh no, this man's definitely dead. But I'm trying to remember how exactly it ended, but I thought I had this feeling that like maybe he's still not dead even after all of that. But I don't know. We'll see, because if he's not dead, he'll come back up at some point. So yeah, let's just jump into this episode. I imagine now we're probably going to be cutting to some other fights going on. We've finished the Wrath fight, so we've probably still got the Gluttony fight and the Lust fight. Are those the other main ones? Oh, and the fight with the swordswoman. What's his name? The guy's wife. Anyway, I can't remember the guy's name right now, even though he's an awesome character. He's got like an old guy name. Anyway, let's jump into this episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And you can go on my Patreon account. You can go to my Patreon account if you want, and you can get the full-length reaction, as well as early access, exclusive videos for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel. It's really worth it, so you can go check that out. Yeah, let's jump into this. This is ReZero season 3 episode 13. Was that Garf? Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh. She's still haunting him. It's lucky for Elsa's voice actor though, that she can still be in. Goddamn, be in this show. This multi-armed man reminds me of the guy from Mushoku Tensei, I just realized. Oh. God damn. Well, that battle's not going great. Okay. Now, obviously, the character designs are both probably based off the same religious mythology. I understand. Oh! Yeah, that's right. He had some dope shit going on. God damn! Hey, it's good to be praised by Felt. Because you know she means it if she's praising you. Okay. I trust him. You always gotta trust him. Oh. Honestly, for them to hold him off for that long is great. Oh my god, is Gaston gonna be the kind that will die? Oh, maybe not! But you've always done great, Otto. You always come through. Oh my god, the shadows. It's a cool way to show the fight. Oh my god. That's probably a fake scream. Yeah. I mean, there was a smile. I love her voice actor. I kind of want to see his face as well. The stance, like how he was standing. Are you switching into Priscilla? Oh my god! Is it Priscilla? Yeah. Thought so. No. She's never seen it. She just made your perfect woman. My god, the boobs are always like a bit bigger, I think. That you're trying to kill me? Oh my god. Whoa! Oh shit! God damn! Damn! He's talented. Oh my god! I mean, I'm sure she'll put herself back together, but god damn! I wonder how you kill her. Oh my god, the fuck? She had baby arms and they were slowly growing? Oh, I love her expression there. Damn, that's a cool fight. I want to keep watching that fight, honestly. I don't know, he seems just cool. Oh. Wow, cool. He made a huge change for their people. Damn, man. Devil cleavers. Oh, it's, I mean, well, that's the same as Reinhard, you know? The ReZero Rider really likes the idea of, like, I only draw my sword when you've earned it. Oh, shit. God damn, man! How do you block against 8 arms? God damn! Oh, that's cool. That was a kill shot that he just bit off. Oh! I'm genuinely very scared of this guy. Oh. Shit, man! You can hold his arms back, but he's still gonna have arms left to choke you. It's fucked. Oh god, Garf. Okay. I've been watching too much One Piece. When they went into the water, I thought they were gonna drown because of devil fruit powers. Man, I like how they're utilizing his 8 arms really nicely. Well, you might be putting these people in danger. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Oh, shit. We need to protect these kids. Oh, no. No, ignore Elsa. Oh, the whispers. Not the time to think about Elsa, she's dead. Oh. Oh, God.
Garfiel Tinsel.
Okay. Okay, he did it. He did it. That's good. I thought they were gonna cut back and it had like bit off his lower half or something. Oh. Now you gotta get out of here because there might be someone more dangerous coming. Yep, here he is. Cool as fuck. Really cool. You got people behind you. Just take their praise. It's gonna power you up. Okay. Oh. Please, all of his weapons? Oh shit, man. He respects you. Maybe because you're protecting your people like he did when he was, you know, himself. He respects you, man. Oh shit. Oh, they're fighting hard. Oh, cool animation. Whoa! Really cool animation. Holy shit! Whoa! Oh my god. That's fucking sick. The music's great too. Oh! Oh! This animation is crazy. Oh! Wow! They're fucking going off with this scene. Are the people okay? Did he lose an eye, or is that just a cool effect? He's speaking! Oh, shit! You beat him! Wait, that can't be the end of the ep. Hello? It's only been like 3 minutes. Okay, there's a bit more. That was a sick fight. Oh. I mean, you're old and look, she is as young as she was. Aww. She is, isn't she? Look at her. That was fucking crazy. They went off with that fight between Garfiel and I didn't write down his name, Kurgan or whatever. They really went off with that fight with the animation. Oh my gosh! Like I honestly, as the fight was starting, I was like, okay, so they're showing us the fight that I'm maybe least interested in. Actually, I feel like, I mean, it's sad, but I feel like the fight I'm least interested in is probably Otto and Gluttony, because I don't. So far, I haven't seen much about Gluttony that I really care about. I mean, I hate him because you know, the whole Rem thing, but I don't really, you know, there's not, Gluttony's to me like one of the least interesting of the characters, but yeah, with this one I was like, okay, so this is Garfiel, who I care about and I empathize with a lot, But you know, I don't have, I guess, as much. I mean, because I love so many of these characters, it's like he's on the lower end of like characters that I love. And so I was like, okay, maybe I might not care about this fight as much, but I'm still gonna, you know, pay full attention to it and give it as much love as I can. But I was like, okay, so they're starting with the ones I don't care as much about, and then we're gonna move up towards ones like the Lust fight and the Teresia fight and some other ones. But as it turns out, that ended up being really cool, where I was watching it and I was like, huh, I want to see this fight in its entirety right now. I don't want them to cut away to anything else. Like when they cut out, because they showed a bit of the Lust thing going on, and I really liked that Lust scene. And then I was thinking, like, well, then I said, like, oh, I don't want them to cut away from that. I really want to see that. But they ended up cutting to this fight, which, like, was really, really badass. And I liked it, because it's like, they basically showed it as like, okay, this one's just gonna be like a battle of pride. Like, this is just like warriors fighting in a badass way. And so instead of it being like, you know, ReZero is quite known for its like dialogue and monologues and you know, the back and forth of characters. It's very intelligently written. So so a lot of the time the banter between them is going to be a big part of like of the fights, right? Is them like challenging each other with their ideals. But this one, it was like, look, the eight-handed guy isn't even going to speak during the battle. You're just gonna see how he feels about the battle from how he's fighting. And Garfiel is just gonna be like, you know, he's a pretty simple guy, so he's just gonna be like, when he talks or he acts, it's gonna be pretty easy to understand. There's not gonna be that much crazy depth to his to the way he's doing things, because he's a simple guy. And so it was like a simple fight between two characters, and they were like, you know what, let's just animate the shit out of it. And it looked awesome. It looked so good. And it had great music. And yeah, I like the moment of like, he's standing in front of his people, and like, I imagine it's kind of like, they're similar in ways, you know, like, the 8-armed guy was like ostracized because like the many armed people were already looked down upon, and then he had more arms than even his people did, and so he was even ostracized by his people, but he still stood behind them and protected them and fought for them until he became a legend, essentially. So it's kind of in the same way that like Garfiel, maybe, you know, maybe he is also like sees himself as kind of like a monster and doesn't really fit in with regular people, but now, even though he's maybe felt that way, he stands in front of them now and fights for them, and they have his back, and that's what the warrior respects when he sees them. So he's like, you know what, you deserve all of my swords. This is a great honor. So I really liked that, and then he fucked him up. It's so good. That was a great battle. I liked it. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to the Lust and Owl thing continuing, because it is Owl, right? Because he's a cool character, and she's a great character. I really like her. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I mean, and also I think especially because I like Priscilla so much more now after that Priscilla episode, that like it makes me like Owl even more by proxy. So yeah, that's all really exciting. I'm excited to see what this secret weapon is that that Homegirl was talking about, Felt. I'm excited to see that, because that, you know, could be really cool. They said it's like a powerful meteor or whatever. So I'm looking forward to that. I like Felt a lot. Felt like doesn't have much of a role in this show. Like, she doesn't do much. She's like one of the least one of the characters, like the candidates with like the least airtime. I feel like at the start of the series, it felt like she was gonna be like a main character, and then she just like, Reinhardt's like, okay, I'm taking this girl with me, and then we like rarely ever see her again. But she's really great. I also have an extra affection for her because I think when I first watched this show, That's not true. No, I watched it in sub first. I was trying to remember if I watched it in dub or sub first. No, I watched it in sub first. My first rewatch was dub. Because the first time I ever watched this show, I watched the director's cut. That's what I did. I watched the season 1 director's cut, which if you don't know, they released that, and it was like, basically they just combined episodes together. So it's like, instead of, you know, you're watching episode 2, you're watching episodes 2 and 3, and they're edited into one episode, essentially. And there were several things like that, and then that's also how that scene at the start of season 2, which is the, like, who's Rem scene, or whatever, that was, like, at the end of the director's cut of season 1. Stuff like that. So there was, like, a few things that were edited. It was basically edited together. It made it a bit more cinematic. And that was my first experience with the show, was I watched season 1 as a director's cut. But because it was a director's cut, it didn't have the dub. The dub was only on the regular show, not on the director's cut. I don't know if that's changed now, but I doubt it has. I imagine it's probably still only in Japanese. I mean, they've got most of those lines recorded, if not all of those lines recorded now. So I'm sure they could edit it together with the lines that they have, but I don't know if they would. But yeah, so I watched that. But anyway, point is, when I first rewatched the show, I watched it in dub, and I really liked the dub. The dub's great, and the Felt is voiced by Christine Marie Cabanos, who is one of my favorite voice actors of all time. I really, really love her. Most notably the voice of Chiaki Nanami in Danganronpa 2, which is my favorite of her roles. But also she's like she's in Kill la Kill. She's Marco. Marco? Is that what her name is? In Kill la Kill. And lots of other great characters. Toradora, she's the redhead girl in Toradora. But yeah, I really, really love her. I've always loved her voice acting a lot, and she voices Felt in ReZero, which means I can't wait to rewatch this season in dub as well. I haven't done that yet, except I've watched like 1 or 2 clips, because I also follow Sean Chiplock on is that his name? Why am I blanking on names lately? I believe it is his name. On Blue Sky. And he posts a decent amount about the Sean Chiplock. He posts a decent amount about ReZero as well, because he loves ReZero, and he voices Subaru, if you don't know. But he loves ReZero so much, and just is so incredibly passionate about it that he's always posting about how excited he is for upcoming scenes, and you know, and like I remember there was one bit in the first episode of season 3 where there's like the rap, Subaru rap. I think in the dub they don't translate it, right? They don't dub it. They just put subtitles over it, right? But then I think he posted a video of like, hey, I made it anyway, you know, like here's me rapping to it anyway, regardless. And so he did that, and it was great. It was really cool. So yeah. Anyway, point is, I like Felt, and I'm looking forward to more episodes. Yeah, it's crazy how quick this episode felt to me. I've had this quite a bit lately with shows that I've been watching. It's happened with Blue Box a few times. It's happened with Ave Mujika a lot. It's happened with Fate Zero. Like, there's a lot of shows. Apothecary Diaries, yeah, like a lot of these shows, I've been watching them, and then the credits roll, and I go, there's no way. Like, it genuinely doesn't feel like that was anywhere close to 20 minutes, but it was. It's insane. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.